I know that a lot of people are confused about the different parts of Facebook. When am I on my personal profile? What's the difference between a business page and a group? When should it be public? When should it be private? What am I allowed to post? And all of those questions make it even more difficult to know what, when, if to post. And we are talking about that in this series, specifically about Mary Kay. And today I want to talk about your Mary Kay business page. So don't go away, because this is really, really important that you understand the difference between your business page and your personal profile. I'm Michelle Fox. I've been with Mary Kay for 23 years, and I've been really focusing on social media, attraction marketing, and personal branding for the last 5 years. So I've taken measures to learn how to expand my business online, but still staying within the parameters of the legal department with Mary Kay. So I do know what we are allowed to do on our business page. And I know that what I'm about to say is going to be the exact opposite of what many of you have heard. So prepare yourself. Once upon a time, when our business page on Facebook first came out, Mary Kay Corporate did everything for us. It was wonderful. They did all of the posting on our behalf. We literally did nothing. And over time, that became no longer acceptable. I can't really remember exactly why, but Facebook wants us to post on our own, something like that. So they, released the reins, so to speak. And during that time, groups became a thing, and a lot of confusion ensued. Okay, so people were confused about, well, where do I promote my products, and can I talk about sales and prices and that kind of stuff? And so the thought at that time then was, well, since the business page is a public page, I'll come back to that, then you should not discuss specials or deals or events on your business page. You should save it for your private group. The whole idea of preserving each of our customers, your customer stays with you and my customer stays with me idea. However, over time, I believe Mary Kay Corporate more fully understood the purpose of a business page, and their perspective shifted. And so this is the most current, most correct interpretation of what a business page is and how you can post, okay? A business page is for your business. It is for promoting your business. And even though it is accessible to the public, nobody's forced to watch it or visit it. So you can post anything about your business that you care to post. You can post about products, prices, special events. You can talk about recruiting, team building, the benefits of being on your team. You can, okay? You can. It is okay. I'm going to further blow your mind with this. Just because you can do something doesn't always mean it's the best way to do things. So we're going to really talk about what is our objective with social media, and then I'm going to give you some examples of how we meet that objective, okay? Social media gives us exposure to millions and millions of people. It expands our reach beyond what we can really comprehend. And what we are trying to accomplish on social media is to produce content so that the right people can find us and start following us. And as they follow us, we establish a relationship with them, we build trust, and eventually that relationship could lead to a purchase. We actually don't want to necessarily talk to the whole wide world. It's smarter if we drill down and figure out who is our ideal audience and speak to that audience. That way we are more likely to find them, they are more likely to find us, and we'll make a connection. And if you think about it, if you were that audience person, would you be more inclined to want to follow and watch a business that is posting information about products, the prices, the ingredients, or would you be more likely to follow a business page that was telling you how to use that type of product or why you want to use that type of product? So it would be the difference between a post that says, this mascara lasts for 12 hours because it has blah, blah, blah ingredient, or this post that's like 5 tips to help your mascara last all day long. Tip number 1, start from the root. Tip number 2, do 2 coats, tip number 3, etc. One, you can tell that they are, the person that is pitching it is trying to get a purchase, okay? Which makes sense, it's your business page. But the other is more attractive because it's helpful. So it's like they know you're a business, but also you are not so much promoting your business with that post. You are offering a valuable tidbit. You are an expert in your field, beauty. So you're offering a beauty tip. And people are attracted to posts that offer value to them without asking for anything in return. So while we can post on our public business page about prices and specials and all of that, it is actually wiser and more attractive to our audience to instead choose to post things like how-to videos or helpful tips or viral beauty hacks, to show them before and afters, to show them how to apply something, to explain and actually put on a charcoal mask so they can see it dry, and you explain, what's happening on your skin. Things that are visual, things that where you are actually solving a problem or answering a question right before their very eyes. And they're like, oh, I've been wondering why that is so popular. Oh my gosh, look, I can actually see her pores as it dries. So that is vastly more attractive to people than just posting charcoal mask. Normally this price, today only $2 off. Like I said before, we get bombarded with special offers all day long. So there has to be more. We think, oh, of course they're going to want it, our fabulous product on sale. But they are bombarded with fabulous products that are on sale all day long. So there has to be more than that. There has to be something that that they find value in, that they want to spend their time watching this and processing it and listening to you. And if it does have value, if they find it funny or helpful or informative, or it solves a problem, it meets a need, it fulfills a fantasy, any of those types of things, they're going to want to come back for more. If they see a post that's, these are the active ingredients in this sunscreen, they're not necessarily going to want to come back for more of that. Okay. That doesn't really trip their trigger. It's not really doing anything for them. So I need you to understand 2 truths. Like, one is that you have a lot more liberty on your business page than many think you do in Mary Kay. That it is your business. And yes, you can promote it. You can talk about your products. You can talk about recruiting. You can talk about events. You can talk about prices and specials and all of that, because it is your business page. That's why it's there. But there's a new train of thought, and it's called attraction marketing. And that is helping people understand that it's a new era, and not everyone, well, very few, very few people are attracted to posts about that kind of stuff. They would rather hear helpful hints and tricks. And think of when you watch a beauty influencer, she's not just showing product and giving you prices and setting it down and showing you another product and giving you the price. She's putting it on and she's talking about the benefits, and she's oohing and eyeing, and she's explaining why she prefers this one over this one. And she's saying, oh, this makes my skin feel amazing. And she's showcasing the benefits, and you're watching her do it so that you learn how to do it. And so you're getting something out of it. And in the process, you might purchase that because you think, I love it. I love how easy that went on. I get it. I like how it looks. I want to inquire about the price and maybe purchase that. That is so much different than, here, this is $12. This one's $17. Oh, this one's a little, this one's $23. You follow me? So what can Mary Kay post on a business page? You can post just about anything. What should you post? You should ask yourself, is this something my audience wants to watch, wants to see, wants to hear? They don't want to hear just information about your products. They want something that benefits them. There's a big difference. So we have a resource called Hootsuite, and I'm going to pull that up and we will go through some examples of what I'm talking about. All right, so Hootsuite has partnered with Mary Kay, and that is where we now house all of our social media photos, the little videos that we can post. And if you haven't used this resource, you need to get in there and see what's available. But here's a post that is available for us to use. My latest go-to for on-the-go touch-ups, the limited edition Mary Kay Lip and Cheek Cream Blush. I pop all the shades into my perfect palette, throw it in my beauty bag, hit the road. It's blendable and buildable formula, make it super easy to reapply or amp up my look whenever and wherever I need to. So in this case, you're promoting a product, but you are showcasing the benefits of it. You're talking about what it does. It's cute because it's got the emojis on there. So, that's always fun. Here's another one. Sound on, amazing looking skin, never sounded so satisfying. If you're looking for an even deeper cleanse, this brush is for you. And it's like a little video of the Skin Vigorate Sonic brush. So if you want to discuss your Mary Kay products, these are examples of clever ways that you can do that without sounding super spammy or salesy. But there is so much more that you can do outside of discussing the benefits of your products. Okay. So Jill Dramer is a very successful Mary Kay sales director, and this is her business page. So she can and does discuss products, but when she does, it is usually her showing how to use them. It is her actually putting them on the products and showing, this is what it does, this is how it works. And she also interjects lots of stuff about her personal life. So she keeps it very casual and intimate and interesting, and where you feel like you're friends. You feel like you are part of her life. And you'll notice that the product posts are not overwhelming the personal posts. Like she might have one product post and then have 3 or 4 things about her life, about her kids or her healthy lifestyle or, her routine or what have you. So it doesn't all have to be just about your business. Your business page is also an opportunity for them to get to know you, because you are your business. You are the business. Another person who does some really cool stuff, Maddie Wade's beauty page, another business page. And again, she does a lot of tutorials on how to apply different kinds of makeup, and she's gorgeous. And she'll just ask, what do you think about this combo? So it doesn't feel like she's trying to sell it. It feels like she's showing you, here's how you can put together this kind of look. Or here, these are the some examples of what is this? Do you have cream that makes it look like this? Oh, here she's giving you a helpful hint on how to get that to, not look so yucky. It will all melt together and look new. This or that. So some fun things like, do you prefer this shade or that shade? So again, it's introducing products, but it's not a hard sell. It's more like it's interspersed with fun how-tos and just her showing you the product being used in her personal life, in her everyday life. And it's very relatable and casual. And she does a nice variety as well, where it's not all about products, but she will have some lifestyle and some games and giveaways and things like that. So she doesn't have quite as much of the private life stuff as Jill Dramer does, but she does throw in a lot of giveaways and things like that to kind of mix it up. She just has lots of pictures that she personally takes, as opposed to using photos like from Hootsuite, which is, believe it or not, when a picture's homemade like this, that draws more people than a really professional picture, just because it seems more real. It's more relatable. And so she does this very, very well. Some other things that you can do on a business page. This is my business page. And I have chosen to do something kind of different, where I'm not revealing, so to speak, that Mary Kay is the brand of the product that I sell, because my business page is, I'm showing up as a beauty expert on my business page. So my business page is to promote me, the beauty expert. And my goal is to find customers to eventually funnel to my private Facebook group, where they would become customers, my Mary Kay customers. But this page is more about introducing me and my skills to them and trying to get their contact information to earn their trust. So this is a very different way of doing things. I'm not saying, one is better than the other. I'm just trying to show you a variety of ways, and they're all acceptable as far as the legal department goes. It's just different, depends on your perspective. So I am trying to collect their contact information by offering a free resource. I've got lots of videos about that. So that's the very first thing that they see. And I don't over here discuss Mary Kay, per se. I'm talking about all of these other handles that I have for social media, where I just am talking about beauty tips, basically. And so my videos are, even if I do discuss Mary Kay products, I usually will just refer to it as like what type of product it is. So like in this demo, I'm talking about how cheek and lip palettes are popular for summer, but I don't say this is Mary Kay's limited edition, cheek and lip. I'm just talking about, why are cream cheek and lip colors so popular in the summertime. And I'm demoing as I'm talking about it. And then I say, if you would, if you want more information on the one that I'm using, comment more or comment promo or whatever. And then I take the conversation privately with them, so that I can send them to my private group. And then this also gives me the liberty to go a little broader than just what I sell. There are lots of beauty topics that we can talk about. We can talk about hair care. I talk about self-tanner, SPF issues and stuff. This one was a reel that I made just about some mascara tips. So again, trying to be helpful and Yeah, 6 quick and easy mascara tips. And then some quotes, positive thinking, self-esteem, that kind of stuff. Want to look younger? Exfoliate. So again, I talk about exfoliation in my blog. I do list some recommended products. So I always look for opportunities to present my products, but that's not always front and center. And that is very different than how I do it in person. Social media is a different vehicle. You have to kind of come in from the back door because people will put their guard up if they feel like they are being sold to. They don't like that. So in these cases, you need to come in and just be seen as a helpful, knowledgeable resource. And they are much more likely to open up to that. And as you earn their trust, that's when you start talking about your products as far as dollars and cents. So the previous video, we talked a bit about how to post on your personal profile. This video is specifically about your business page. Your personal profile is about you, the person. You have a choice to make it private or public. I suggest that if you're building a business, you make it public. This video is about your business page. A business page is always called a page, and it's always public. Its purpose is to reach your ideal audience. Whether you choose to do that by discussing your products directly or not is up to you. One way of reaching your ideal audience is to simply offer value, offer tips and resources in your field. And in that way, gaining their trust and establishing yourself as an expert. That is how I choose to do it. It's called attraction marketing. But it is absolutely fine for you to discuss your name brand, your prices, having people sign up for your team. All aspects of your business can be discussed on your business page, but it's up to you, what you want to share and what you want to save. And there are benefits to both. So the third type of account that you can have on Facebook is a group. So that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. And hopefully by the time it's all said and done, you'll really have an understanding of the difference between your personal profile, your business page, and a private group. And as you understand the differences, it will help you determine what to post in each situation. So I've got a feeling you'll have a few questions after this one. So make sure that you comment your questions and I will reply to each one. I personally respond and we will work through this because I know that when there's more than one way to interpret something, it can be kind of confusing. But I think that the biggest two takeaways that I want is that as far as the legal department is concerned, you can do business on your business page. Okay. So that whole thought that you can't put a commercial message on your business page. That is incorrect. You can't put a commercial message on your personal profile, but you can put a commercial message on your business page. Okay. The second thought is, do you want to put a commercially type message? Do you want to put something salesy / spammy on your business page? Or might you consider being more helpful, being thought of more as a guru in your field where they come to you to see tutorials and maybe how-to lists or before and after pictures or different other resources so that they see you as a helpful place. Your business page is their go-to page, and they can even tell other people, oh, if you've got a beauty question, you want to go to this page. They are not as likely to refer people when it's a salesy type place because they're like, oh, I don't know if they're going to like that brand. But when it's just you giving advice and it's good advice, then there's no downside for them to, of course, they're going to recommend it if they feel like they've gotten good advice from you. All right, so hit me with your questions. I will answer them for sure. Make sure that if you got anything out of this, that you give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe to Michelle Fox Beauty. And if you like what I'm getting at when I talk about attraction marketing, promoting yourself rather than just your product or just the brand that you represent, the company that you represent, that is attraction marketing, personal branding. I have a group that is devoted to that, and it's called Boss Babes Online. I would very much encourage you to check that out and subscribe if you find that interesting as well. So thank you so much for your time and attention. Next time, we're going to be talking about your private group.